Hi everyone. This is Marianne and Marilyn. Say hi, Marilyn. More importantly, we have Rusty here, and we're at the Petco in Mansfield. And of course, this is Hearts and Tales of Hope Pet Rescue. And the big deal today is Rusty is making his big debut. Say hi. Hopefully, we'll have everyone join us and we'll ask questions. In the meantime, Marilyn, tell us a little bit about the rescue.
Okay, we're Hearts and Tales of Hope Pet Rescue, a 501c3 nonprofit. Our mission is to rescue dogs, whether they're in a shelter or abandoned. We take them in, we foster them, we get them completely vetted, and then we get them forever loving homes.
That's awesome. And now, for the real reason we're here, tell us a little bit about Rusty and his journey.
Rusty has quite a little history. Rusty's around 2 years old. Rusty managed to get away from his owners. They moved out of state, and when contacted, they said they did not want Rusty. So Rusty lived at the Walmart parking lot in Waxahachie beginning in May. He pretty much ran the streets, hung out at the parking lot, dodged cars. It's a true miracle that Rusty's still with us. So anyway, he was afraid of people. I'm sure he felt like he was abandoned and there was no trust. A lady began to work with him and get him to get close to her. Then slowly we managed to get Rusty, and we put him in a training facility and a boarding facility where he's been given lots of love. He's finally becoming a real dog, gets to play like a dog, do everything like a dog that he never got to do. He was only trying to survive, which he did. He's got a wonderful temperament, does well with dogs. You can keep up with Rusty on his Facebook. It's called Rusty and His Friends. He's ready to be adopted. So you just let us know if you'd like to fill out an adoption application for a meet and greet, and we will get in touch with the boarding, and we will have introductions with any existing pets.
So Rusty, also for many of you, the people that, we're in Petco, so his friends out there are saying hi as well. He became known as the Walmart dog, right?
Yes, he did.
And yes, he was fending for himself, dodging cars in the street. So it truly is a miracle that he probably wasn't hurt, injured, or even killed by a car. Thank God, right? So Rusty, if you're interested, feel free to drop any questions in. We're going to talk a little bit about him for a few minutes, and we'll answer any questions that you have. And if you go onto our Facebook page in the About section, you'll find our link to our adoption application. You can fill one out, and then we'll be in touch with you. So we don't really know do we have any idea how old Rusty is?
We're just guessing maybe 2, maybe most 3 years old.
Yeah, that looks about right. And you can see he has a few little war wounds, which his badges of courage, I like to call them, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And if you want to let him off, that's good.
Sure.
So he is good with other dogs, and he truly is just learning to be a dog now, right? At his boarding facility, if you check out our page or even Rusty and Friends on Facebook, you'll see videos of him playing with other dogs and just really, truly starting to trust people more than anything, which is a miracle. It shows you how resilient dogs really are, that they can go through being rescued and abandoned again and still able to trust. So we're in a little space here where he's like thinking he's going to be able to get out, and probably could if we weren't keeping an eye on him. So good with dogs, unsure about cats.
We don't know about cats, but children, good.
Great with kids. He has a very calm disposition. As you can see, he's curious like most dogs, but very, very sweet. Housebroken, so he's learning all of this to be a dog again. So he does really well. He's housebroken. He's checking out the boxes.
He learns quickly, very smart.
Very smart, learns quickly.
Loves affection.
He loves to give kisses. I met him for the first time, and didn't hesitate to wag his tail. Very friendly, which is amazing. Uh-oh, he found something.
He found some treats.
Uh-oh, he sure did.
He's got a good nose.
He found some treats. really after his first probably 48 hours off the streets, he was already getting a bath and getting belly rubs and really showing, surprisingly so quick, right? How great.
It was. The trainer knew how to build the trust and did massages. Just has a lady that works with him as well, and he's fallen in love with her.
He loves to get affection and give affection as well. What are you going to tell everybody? What else do you have to say? Are there any questions out there about Rusty? So again, he was originally adopted by a family who moved away, and when they were contacted, no longer wanted him. And he was fending for himself on the streets by the Walmart in Waxahachie. But finally, a wonderful woman was able to encourage him to trust her, and she was able to get close enough so the Hearts and Tails of Hope could bring him into a safe and loving environment. And he's flourished ever since. Linda, we think he's about 3, maybe 2 to 3 years old.
Yes.
Not exactly sure. Good with other dogs, unsure about cats, good with children. Very playful, even though he's very calm and curious right now.
Watch the videos.
Yes. So again, if you go to his our Facebook page, or even he has his own Facebook page called Rusty and Friends, it'll reference him as quote unquote the Walmart dog, and you'll see many videos of him playing with other dogs and warming up to his foster family as well. What else can we talk about Rusty? So applications for adoption. He's available for adoption. He's completely vetted.
Completely vetted, and I'm sure that you'll want to do a meet and greet if you have an existing pet. And the wonderful Blue Line Boarding are the people that have been caring for him and working with him. And I'm sure that they would be glad to have a meet and greet if you want to make sure that Rusty gets along with an existing pet.
Which is a really important part of the process, right?
Absolutely.
So the application, a link to the application is in if you go to the About section of our Facebook page, or if you go to heartsandtailsofhope.org, you can also find it there. Once you fill out the application, we'll contact you and follow through the process. And once approved, then yes, we'll work out a time to do a meet and greet with Rusty. He's doing well. This is really his second time kind of in an environment such as this since he came off the streets, and he's doing really well.
This is really his first public event to be in
Yeah.
Petco. He is doing exceptionally well. It's amazing that this dog was on the streets, and people would remark and say, "I've seen him for so long. When I'd go to work and I would try to get him to come to me, he never would." So he's just an amazing dog. Apparently he loves people. He can't get enough love. He wants to sit in laps. He loves the attention, but he runs circles around other dogs. It's like he's free. He's able to finally have fun and do what he's supposed to do.
What you just said, I think is true. I think you can see in him, in those videos, he's like, oh, is this what it's supposed to be like?
I get to be a kid. I get to do all the things I've never gotten to do, because all he cared about was his next meal, making sure he had water. And it really took a while for him to just let one lady come close to him.
Yep.
So it's truly a miracle.
Hi, Jim. Thanks for your question. We are not sure about how he is with cats. We have not seen him exposed to them. We'll see if we can't try to have him meet a cat, but at this time we're unsure. But yeah, I agree. I think especially the ones where he's rolling in the middle of 3 dogs and he's on his back rolling, which is an amazing sign, that he's submissing.
He's
yes.
very submissive and gentle, can be gentle.
And he's just like, oh my gosh, we're getting to play? That's amazing.
He's finally happy.
He's finally just happy. He's a dog, and that's all he's meant to do is play and run and eat and drink and have somebody take care of him. We're here also to answer any questions that you have. We'll just keep repeating what we know about him. So he's about 2 to 3, probably closer to 3. As you can see, he enjoys getting a treat or two.
He's very calm, as you can see. He's in a confined area, but he's still very calm, not aggressive, not jumping.
Not nervous at all.
No, he's just very inquisitive. He likes to look around and see what's going on. This is all so new to him.
He's a little camera shy, I'll say that.
Yeah, he is.
Or he's playing hard to get with me, one or the other. Come up and say hi.
He's got the most beautiful eyes, though. They're very intense, like he's really looking at the soul of people.
Yes. And beautiful coloring. His coat is gorgeous. And he's got perfect little floppy ears. And he likes to give a little smile. Huh, bub? That's it. So again, if you're interested, our application is in our About section on Facebook. Or you can go to heartsandtalesofhope.org and find it there. He is available. He's completely vetted. And once the application comes in, the team will review it and get in touch with you. And then if approved or once approved, you can meet him and we can set up meet and greets with any resident animals, pets as well.
Say bye-bye, Rusty.
Say bye, Rusty. Say thanks for coming by. And if you're around in a few minutes, we'll be back online live with the Three Musketeers and to say hello to them. So come back and visit us. In the meantime, if you're also interested in volunteering, please fill out an application or please fostering. We're always in need of fosters. So many dogs in need in the shelter.
We've got Waxahachie full, Arlington's full. So if anybody wants to foster from a Chihuahua to a medium to large dog, they're available.
And we're here to support you through the whole fostering process. So you're not alone at all.
You don't have to worry about anything but love.
Anything but love. We take care of the rest. And if you can't volunteer or foster and you want to help, please feel free to donate. Go to our Facebook page or heartsandtalesofhope.org, and we appreciate anything you can do. Thank you all for attending. Marilyn, thank you.
Have a blessed day, and thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Rusty. Oh, he's going to take a nap now.